students, welcome back. So let's discuss a cue card, which is a bit difficult, and several students approached me for making a video on this one. What is the cue card? Describe a rule that you do not like. You have to talk about a rule. आपने एक rule के बारे में बोलना है that you don't like, जिसको आप पसंद नहीं करते. So you should say these are the things, these are the points, these are the sub points which you have to include, जो आपने अपने क्यू कार्ड में इन्वॉल्व करने हैं. What it is, ये रूल क्या है, why you don't like it, आपको ये पसंद क्यों नहीं है. Okay, how others feel about it, दूसरे लोग इसके बारे में क्या फील करते हैं. क्या सिर्फ आपको लगता है कि ये ठीक नहीं है, या फिर दूसरे लोगों को भी लगता है कि ये ठीक नहीं है. एंड लास्ट, एंड वेदर यू हैव फॉलोड दिस रूल, क्या आपने इस रूल को फॉलो किया है या नहीं किया. सो वी विल डिस्कस दिस क्यू कार्ड. वी विल टेल यू द डिफरेंस बिटवीन रूल एंड लॉ. इन दोनों के बीच में जो फर्क है, बिकॉज सेवरल स्टूडेंट्स कंफ्यूज दीज टू, इन दोनों को कंफ्यूज करते हैं. तो हम इसके दोनों के बीच में क्या फर्क है वो डिस्कस करेंगे. वी विल डिस्कस द फॉलो अप्स ऑफ दिस क्यू कार्ड. इस क्यू कार्ड के जो फॉलो अप्स हैं वो डिस्कस करेंगे. और एक बात और, अगर रूल की जगह लॉ आ जाए, डिस्क्राइब ए लॉ दैट यू डू नॉट लाइक, तो फिर आपको क्या बोलना चाहिए. वी वुड ऑल्सो डिस्कस दैट. सो I think you should stay with me till the end of this video so that you can have a complete vision of this cue card and the follow-ups and difference between rules and law. And if you have a question about law, what you should speak. So let's begin. So it could be, first of all, I would like to tell you the difference between rule and law. Rule और law के बीच में फर्क. Law क्या होता है? Law is formulated by the legislative assembly. जो कानून है उसको लोकसभा और राज्यसभा जो है वो पास करते हैं, वोटिंग करके डिस्कशन होती है, उसके बाद वो पास होता है, वो लॉ बन जाता है. और जो लोग उसको फॉलो नहीं करते वो एक पनिशेबल ऑफेंस है, उसके सजा का प्रावधान है. सो दोज हु डोंट फॉलो लॉ, लाइक द लॉज रिलेटेड टू द क्राइम. और रूल क्या है? Rule is also a kind of rule which is made by the institutions, जैसे स्कूल, कॉलेज, यूनिवर्सिटीज, और इवन के परिवार के अंदर भी कुछ रूल्स बनाए जाते हैं पेरेंट्स द्वारा, so that the family runs smoothly. स्कूल में स्कूल मैनेजमेंट रूल बनाती है, टीचर्स प्रिंसिपल रूल बनाते हैं ताकि स्कूल अच्छे से चल सके, कॉलेज में, यूनिवर्सिटी में. बट दोज रूल्स आर नॉट फॉर्मुलेटेड बाय द लोकसभा और राज्यसभा, द लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली. ओके, सो दिस इज द डिफरेंस. इसके पीछे पावर होती है, ये पनिशेबल ऑफेंस है, कानून आपको सजा देता है. बट जो रूल्स हैं वो लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली द्वारा या मेंबर्स ऑफ पार्लियामेंट द्वारा नहीं बनाए जाते. ये इंस्टीट्यूट्स द्वारा बनाए जाते हैं, परिवार द्वारा बनाए जाते हैं, अपने स्कूल को, अपने कॉलेज को, अपने घर को अच्छी तरह से चलाने के लिए। जैसे स्कूल में लेट आना, ये रूल के खिलाफ है। टाइम पे पहुंचना ये एक रूल है। अब्सेंट रहने पे फाइन है। सो दीज आर, फैमिली में बहुत सारे रूल्स होते हैं। पेरेंट्स कई बार बोल देते हैं कि आपने 6 बजे से पहले पहले घर आना, उससे लेट नहीं होना। सो दीज आर रूल्स। ओके, सो लेट्स गो फॉर द दिस वन। आई होप आपको रूल और लॉ के बीच में फर्क आ गया होगा, फर्क पता लग गया होगा। आई होप यू गॉट द डिफरेंस बिटवीन रूल एंड law. Okay, let's start with the rule. Okay, so rules, it is the school or the college where rules are implemented. So I would talk about a rule. मैं जो आपको एक कहानी बताने जा रहा हूं, ये कॉलेज की है. We would speak it in English, but you may have an overview first. स्कूल में, कॉलेज में एक रूल था कि once you enter the college, you cannot go out of that college before 3 बजे से पहले आप बाहर नहीं जा सकते. So this was the rule which troubled me a lot. Why? क्यों trouble किया? Because sometimes we had only 2 or 3 lectures. Our seniors had only 2 or 3 lectures. Sometimes the lecturers were on leave, and we just had to attend 1 or 2 lectures in the whole day, and after that we had to wait for 3 to get out of that college. And if anybody wants to go out of that college before 3, they had to get the permission of the principal, and sometime principal was not available to get the permission. And sometime we were not able to convince the principal to grant us permission. So I had to suffer a lot because of this rule of my college. So this is what you can. Okay, so let's start with it. First of all, 10 to 15 second background. 10 से 15 सेकंड की background बनाइए. Okay, how? Rules and regulations are very important part of our life. They help to run an institution smoothly. They help to run the country smoothly, to make the society a civilized society. So I am a law-abiding person, जो कानून को मानता. I am a law-abiding person, and I follow all the rules and regulations of society and of the country. But here I would like to talk about a law which I don't like. Actually, I am a college student and I study in a college. I don't want to mention the name of that college. And there is a law in that college. There is a rule in that college, not a law, but a rule in that college. Once a student enters the college, he or she cannot leave the college campus before 3 p.m. Come what may. And sometime what happens, we have only 2 or 3 lectures. We have only 2 or 3 lectures. And our seniors have only 2 or 3 lectures. But after that, they have to wait for 3. They have nothing to do. They just have to kill that time in one way or the other. I think that is a wastage of time. Not only me, but other students also feel the same way about this rule. Yes, I have followed this rule because I am a student and I have no other option. I have always followed this rule because I'm a student and I had no option. But I really don't like this rule. I hope that this type of rules should not be there so that for the convenience of the students, because most of the students who go to college, they are mature enough to take their own decision what to do or what not to do, what is good and what is bad for them. So this is a rule which I don't like. I hope that this will help you to formulate your answer. Okay, and if this is a law, अगर ये लॉ आ जाए, रूल की बजाय लॉ आ जाए, तो फिर क्या आप बोलेंगे? What you will speak about? तो मैं आपको एक आइडिया दे रहा हूं. There is a law in our country that in parliament there is 33% reservation for the females. पर मुझे लगता है कि ये जो लॉ है 33% के रिगार्डिंग फॉर फीमेल्स, ये गलत है. मैं इसको पसंद नहीं करता. क्यों नहीं करता? क्यों? क्यों? क्योंकि फीमेल पॉपुलेशन इज ऑलमोस्ट हाफ ऑफ द टोटल पॉपुलेशन. फीमेल की जो पॉपुलेशन है वो टोटल पॉपुलेशन का हाफ है. So I think that there should be at least 50% reservation for the females. Only then we would be able to give them their due respect and their due right. उनका जो हक बनता है तब हम उनको दे पाएंगे. So this is what you can say अगर यहां पे रूल की बजाय लॉ आ जाए. Again, you can start it like I'm a law-abiding person and I follow all the rules and regulations of the country. But here I would like to talk about one law which I don't like. This is the law about the female reservation in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. It is only 33%, but female population is almost half of the total population. It means they are 50% in number, in proportion, in ratio. So this should be the 50%. Their participation should be 50% rather than 33%, because they are equal to males and they should be given equal opportunity. Only then we would be able to empower the women in the right way. So that's why I what others feel about it, I don't know. Whether other people feel the same way or they don't feel the same way, I don't know. But I feel that this is very necessary for the women empowerment. It shows the attitude of the male dominance. So this is the law which I don't like, and no doubt we are following it because it is a law, but I really do not like it. So this is what you can speak about if you are asked to speak out a law. Let's go for the follow-ups. What are the follow-ups? First one is, why do schools make rules? Schools rules क्यों बनाते हैं? I always tell you to follow 3 steps. Which 3 steps? 1, 2, 3. First, say yes or no. then give the reasons for that, and finally give the example for the same. Why do schools make rules? Schools make rules for the smooth functioning of the school, for the smooth running of the school. Because if everybody, the students, the teachers, and the principal would follow the rules, the school will function well. But if the students, teachers, and principal do not follow the rules, the school cannot function very well. That's why schools make different kind of rules. For example, there is a rule that each and every person who is associated with school, maybe a teacher, maybe students, or maybe principal, will have to reach school at a specific time. For example, in summer, they have to reach school at 8 or before 8, and in winter they have to reach the school at 9 or before 9. So we can answer this question in this way. Let's go for the second one. What is the importance of obeying law? It's really very important to obey the law. Why? Because if people would not follow the law, obey the law, then there would be anarchy everywhere, and the country cannot run smoothly. Country cannot run smoothly. So it's really very important to follow the law. Let's take one example. In India, we have to drive our car on the left. So as far as people drive on the left, everything would go on smoothly. Everybody would reach their home safely. But if even one person break this law and he starts driving his car on the right, there would be accidents and nobody would be able to reach their home. So it's really very important to follow the laws. So first, it's important. Yes, it is important. Why? Then you have to tell the reasons, and then give the example to prove your point. Let's move on to the third. What can parents and teachers do to help children to follow? What can parents and teachers do? Parents और teachers क्या कर सकती हैं to help children to follow the rules? ताकि बच्चों को रूल फॉलो करने में क्या मदद कर सकें? Okay, so parents and teachers are play a very important role in scholars' life, in children's life, in students' life. They are the first people to tell them what they should do and what they should not do. If they would tell them about the rules and regulations, they would tell them what is right and what is wrong, what they should do and what they should not do. Children are very, very tender hearted. They have very receptive brains. So they learn it very well and they follow it. Elders may or may not follow, but these students follow if provided they are told what is right and what is wrong. So it's really very important. They can do a lot. Parents and teachers can do a lot to help children to follow the rules. For example, in younger classes, they are told about the lights, that when the light is green, you should move. When the green light is yellow, it means it is a sign to almost stop. And when it is red, you must stop. And they remember it and they follow it. Fourth, Is it good to break the rules sometimes? So the answer is yes. It is good to break the rules sometimes. Sometimes. Why I'm saying? The reason is sometimes it is really very important to save somebody's life, and for that, a person may have to break the rule. Let's take one example. If you are carrying an injured person to the hospital, but on the way there is red light, you are supposed to stop there. You are not supposed to cross that red line. But if you jump the red light at that particular time to save a human life, a very precious human life, that may be justifiable. You broke the rule, you break the law to save the life of someone. So, in certain conditions, when it is really very important to break the law, it can be broken, but only for some really urgent work. Last, I hope it's clear. First, we said yes or no, then we gave the reason, and at the end, we gave the example. In what circumstances? Last one. Why do some people say rules are made to be broken? Why do some people say rules are made to be broken? कि rule तो तोड़ने के लिए बने हैं. So I think these people are not law-abiding people who says who say that rules are made to be broken. I don't I don't believe that these people are right, because if everybody would start breaking rules, would start breaking laws, then there would be anarchy everywhere. There would be anarchy everywhere. And life would become insecure. It may affect the attitude of many others. They may inspire the others. So I think that this attitude is absolutely wrong attitude, that rules or laws are made to be broken. So I hope that you have got some idea about a rule that you do not like. You would be able to speak very well. You would be able to plan it very well. You have got the difference between rules and law, and you have also got some ideas about the follow-ups which are related to this one. And I think that you must have got कि अगर आपको रूल की बजाय लॉ आ जाए तो आपने किसके बारे में बोलना है. So thank you for staying with me until the end of the video. And if you like the content, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you are new to it. We will see you in the next video